Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, New Frontier Swine Time, episode 49. I actually got it right this time. We are going to just jump right into November. Actually, we're going to check real quick. Pigs have food. Gas plant, sawmill has enough wood. A million liters of grass in there. We got 9K solid fertilizer and not much here, but we don't need it for a while, so that's all good. We are saving for a baler unless we have to. I want to get a nice big fat square baler. And use that for hay for the pigs to start getting our manure, so we can start doing manure things in here. And yeah, we'll need a trailer as well for the manure, but that can come later. The first thing we're going to need is a baler, so I don't even know what these balers cost off the top of my head. Let's find out. Square balers. Let's find the big uns. I think actually the front loading thing is going away, because if we get like this Squadra here, this thing can go 240 and have a nice big 20-meter thing, and we won't run over. The key thing here is we won't have to drive over the windrow, which is actually a definite downside. So, right, that's the one we want. That Fent Squadra, I think. Yeah. I mean, we could go with a Massey, but I think this Fent Squadra here is a fine one. And it's 205, 250 with everything we've got. We don't need it for a while, so we're just going to save for it. We've got some stuff to do. Mainly, you know, November is a month we don't need to do things in. So we can just move on and make our stuff happen. Like December, we don't really need to do things in. It's just about the little bits of maintenance. Making sure the pigs have food. Making sure we have wood. Etc., etc. This side. Yeah, we want to get the pigs filled up. I know they're not that bad because they were full just last month, but we might as well just fill them up. Take a look, 2,300. That's January. We make a good chunk of money. We got a year on these guys, and make another chunk in a few months as well. So we've got pig money coming in. soon. The new pig farms won't pay off for another year, but that's fine. Turns out they weren't really any more effort aside from a little extra time spent carting food for them or whatever. Not a big deal. Looks like we're happily keeping up in the pig food production realm as well. I probably could have spent a couple million leveling out these the ground around here. That would have been kind of crazy if you ask me. I would like to make it better somehow, but I'm just not really seeing how. Probably could have leveled out the whole area prior to leasing the new ones and had them already on the same level and everything, but it's alright. Right, so that covers that. I'm gonna fill this guy and then we can get him turned around in the right direction. And then we just got to go through some wood in the sawmill, and we got to run the where that other tractor is. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, we don't have any field work for a few months. We've got a few months before we need to buy the baler. So we need $250 for the baler. Alright, it's just the wood now, I think. Yeah, everybody's full up on food. Went through 400K of that. The sawmill could actually just go. I wonder about the biogas. Oh, that was still set to selling. Okay, we're gonna distribute it now. Get the silage factory back. Not the silage factory, the fertilizer plant back full. We're also gonna go throw, before we deal with the food, we're gonna go throw a bit more slurry into that fertilizer plant and get ourselves set up for more dumping into the biogas plant as well. That's the main I should have pulled that back a little bit. Oh well. Live and you learn, as they say. We've still got slurry, so that's cool. Yeah, with these guys and closer to total full production, I think they've got more little piggies now, so that's helpful. Man, that thing is tough. Tough to stop. Oh wow, that's a lot of fertilizer. Right. Well, while that's doing that, let's go do something productive. Got to get down here and drop a few, or not drop, but we gotta shave these stumps off. Alright, back to slurry filling. I think we still had a little bit left in this one back here, and then we're going to just go around. But I know we have more room in the fertilizer factory. Then we can just move on to December. I don't believe we have anything we need to do. We do need to find a place to sell the fertilizer, because I think we're going to end up with more fertilizer than we know what to do with. So maybe we'll have to add a sell everything for selling the fertilizer. Whatever this doesn't take, or whatever doesn't get taken in this batch can then go down and sit at the biogas plant again. But we've got everything covered. We could go throw more potatoes in, and possibly if we got sorghum or barley left, we could probably go hit that as well. No, we don't need potatoes in there yet. We've got potatoes and we've got sugar beet. We got to figure out something to do with the sugar beet. That is for sure. Oh, the something to do with the sugar beet is to sell it next month to the farmer's market. Not all of it. Probably about 300K. Because we don't have anything else to do with it. I don't want to deal with sugar factories or... Although, you know what? It might actually make sense to build a sugar factory. I'll think about that. If we can go back and get the rest of this slurry. What? I think I'm going to move that. Because it needs to be back. Alright, and then we can go move this out again. And I don't like that. I don't want it to leak out the bottom. Well, I think what we're going to do is keep this right height. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, I didn't do that one though. Right. Should be good. We can get this guy over here. All right. I'm just gonna push on towards January and wood chip sales. But I think we're gonna sell some of the sugar beets this time. There's no point in holding on to them forever. So we'll just pop over with the 70K trailer and, I don't know, sell 3 or 4 loads of sugar beets. If I can find the 70K trailer. Oh, it's over there. Okay, cool. Yep, and we've got enough for the... We've got enough for the baler. Plus a little, and we're going to have even more once we sell these sugar beets. We're going to have another 300,000 next year. As long as we have enough to get the biogas plant through, we'll be fine. Yeah, I think maybe 3 trailer loads. They're not exactly massive money makers, but they're not flurry at $6 a 1,000 liters either. $30 or whatever it is, 300 something, so far sight better. And given the amount of bulk we have, we might as well. So I'm going to get this done. Okay, that's all of that we're going to sell anyway. 25K a load, not terrible. Anyway, still thinking about that sugar factory, but it's not in the cards right now. The next thing we're going to do with this tractor and this trailer is load up a bunch of wood chips next month, so I might as well just take it down there now. And just get it all lined up. We do need to hit up trees down here real quick anyway, just to keep that sawmill running. Gotta keep it running. Yep, alright. We get this bit done. And we can move on to January. Pigs definitely don't need food. We just fed them. Alright, so that's dealt with, and the wood's dealt with. So it is just a quick check to make sure. Yep, next month we sell 125 pigs. And 2 months from now we sell another 75, so we're looking good. We're looking good. And we do own all that land over there. We could throw down a sugar factory over there or up there somewhere. Not really sure where the best place to do that is, but I do know it's time to hit January, so we're just gonna go spend the night and all right, and be in January. And yay, it's snowing. We'll find it eventually. There it is. All right, now here's the long, painful wood chips process, which I really wish there was a better way. But no matter what even if we made a cooper, all we would be doing is adding wood chips to our load, although they would be easier wood chips to pick up. But if you're a modder, I love some sort of wood chip store that could be attached to the default sawmill, or an equivalent sawmill, and I do mean equivalent in terms of production capacity and all of the rates and all of that, but just with a with some sort of silo for wood chips instead of these boxes. Anyway, we're gonna get this done. All right, that is January. Well, some of January in the bag. I think we still need to do wood and whatnot, but we've got some money now. I think we ought to go do, we ought to buy that baler for one thing. I'm going to sell that front-mounted windrower because I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't like driving on top of my windrow. It makes things wonky. And even if I continue using the Colossus forage wagon, which I'm not sure if I will, if I can figure out a solution to get the bales into that thing, into that factory, then that would be a better option. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this next, but I believe we have, let's see here, I believe we have all of our maintenance to do still. Good food's fine. Yeah, biogas needs filling. Fertilizer plant. Bunch of fertilizer. And a bunch of liquid as well. We could roll yeah, you know what? Let's do that. We'll roll oh, that's that one. We're gonna run more fertilizer to the liquid fertilizer, get that up to 100K or so. And right, that can wait around for a while. Do we find something to do with it? Yeah, so that was definitely that inclination helper messing up our click to switch a few episodes ago. I'm glad they updated it and fixed it, because I totally thought it was click to switch. And right, and how's our sawmill doing? Yeah, we need another couple of logs in the sawmill. I feel like we're actually kind of cutting it close now. I'm a little bit nervous. That I didn't plant those in time. Alright, now we can just go get the wood loaded. Have a look at these guys. We might make it in time. 70 hours. is what we're looking at here. Okay, that's it for wood. And go up, well, let's fill that front windrower. That was a expensive experiment. Right, let's get our baler. Let's make sure this is the one we want. 350. We'll probably be doing that with a different tractor anyway. These guys are identical aside from branding. I guess, and some weight. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Work lights on that thing. Standard twine. Yep. Looking good. Let's buy it. All right. So that thing will happily run on this tractor. We could actually cut the grass here in the snow right now and use this thing, but something else we need is a bale loader. Get one or two of those trailers and make the bale train again. That's probably what we should do. Well, I'm not sure if that's gonna work right or not. Still worried I won't be able to get bales. Yep, not ready to harvest. And this thing can't run on. Wow, it just fits. That's crazy. You can't run on that tractor. Requires 350. And this has 272, so we can't run it with that. But we can run it with this. So this guy's going to have to keep coming down here unless we get another tractor to run it. But I think I've been talking about that field down there for a long time. So I either need a payback like 300K on my loan, which would be a good thing to do. Or I need to buy that field. I think the loan is big enough. I think we need to pay it back. We're up pretty high into loan interest now. Biogas is paying off better. It'll pay off even better when we start adding manure. I'm just going to bring us down to about 90K of operating funds. Yeah, that will help. That will help quite a bit. I think we just move on after we check on. Okay, we got wood in. Liquid fertilizers rocking. Dry fertilizers rocking. Pig feeds being pig feed. Biogas is full. Sawmill. We got a ton of silage. And the pigs can be sold right now. So we should do that. And they're still full. Okay. Oh, that's because they had the thing on them. Was that pigsty 2 that I'm selling? Yeah, and then next month I sell pigsty 1 as well. $125 pigs for 300 grand. Which actually we can pay off more of that loan right off the bat. In the 90K range, down to 200K loan, which feels pretty good. But now we can go back to the house and sleep into Pep. Right, February. I think means we can sell another load of pigs out of pigsty 1. Yep. All right. 3 and 4 are going. We still got a year to go on those guys, but that's cool. Got some pigos for sale. Name you bacon. All right, 75 more pigs. And we can get the rest of our loan paid off. And still have money in the bank. Look at that. A $0 loan in just a few months. No harvest though. Look at this here. Yeah, we're getting close. We're gonna make it. Cool. We do need more trees done. But we're gonna just make it. And then we definitely will have to come do the stumps, because otherwise we'll end up with stumps where we want to plant. Because we're going to plant this. We'll come do the stumps and more of those trees down that end. To my left. Well, that last tree was a little squirrely, but we got it done in the end. So now we need to think about, where did I leave? Did I leave that tractor out there? Oh, right here. Back through and get our slurry filled up. Uh-oh, snow on the ground. Always makes things extra fun. There's lots of maintenance this episode, for the most part, although we did pay back our loan, and sell some pigs, made some money, sold some products, big old sales day, and we moved that thing back so it's no longer in the way. I'm thinking of running gravel roads around the pig pens. You need to get change for this tractor. He sure does not like to drive on this. I'm guessing if I had some gravel down, it might be better. Well, that was silly, but we'll clean that up better when there isn't snow on the ground. A little too far there. Oh. If we're lucky, it will get us all the way over there eventually. Yeah, we'd probably stand to have snow gear, although every time I do that, I use it once and then almost inevitably never actually need it again. I'll probably drive better. That slurry tanker is just crazy on anything but perfect roads. We've seen that previously when I was driving it over the fields. It was just terrible if we bogged down in that one field on the way to the pig farm last series. So I guess we'll deal with topping off the fertilizer factory when there isn't snow on the ground. All right. Well, I do believe that's it for February. Just make sure pigs aren't going to starve to death. Yeah, they look good. And our next sale is, let's see, 7 months. But it'll only be 25, 8 months for the next batch after that. And exactly a year on 3. 14 months on 4. Yep. Cool. But making $500,000 a year on pig meat, plus whatever we're making on slurry, is pretty good, I do believe, and I think that's just going to go up once pigsties 2 and 3 end up actually in the sales mix. I'm guessing this isn't ready yet. I wouldn't want to harvest it now anyway, even if it was, but yeah. Alright, so everybody's fed and full. We can actually go to March. Which we're gonna do. Alright, March. Ooh, and it is foggy. We have plantings in March. Potatoes. Sugar beet. Yep. Well, we're not going to do that this episode. That will be next episode. I'm going to actually harvest, well, first I'm going to push us out of this. Push us out of this fog. Into the rain? Probably into the rain. Unfortunately. Oh. Okay, no more fog. I want to mow just enough to get a bale. I want to mow the whole field this episode, but we are going to mow. Just enough to get a bale and see if we can put whole bales in that thing, or if we are going to need to find a way to convey them. But we could continue with the forager, and we probably will when it comes down to it, but it would be cool just to see if we can drop a bale on there. We've dropped a single bale, I can leave it and let it pick up next time. Alright, we got a bale. Nope. Drop that bale. Oh, well, it's a little bale. So I'll have to... let that be for now. We gotta go get, like, the Merlot, probably. This will be interesting to see. I think we can afford that land over there, so we could also plow a new field next month. Or no, not next month, next episode, this month. These do not take bales. Okay, so we'll have to think about how we're gonna do that. Maybe I could get like a blower. I could drop the bales in, but that seems a little wonky. Like I said, I'm going to try to avoid using that multi-fruit silo mod this series. So there's no reason. There's got to be another way to do it, is what I'm thinking. So hopefully we can figure that out. But that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.